Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel here. Um, I'm not on my regular account. This is my backup account. Um, but what I am wanting to do today is I noticed on a chat board in a Facebook group somebody was talking about the getting talents and stuff on their equipment and talking about they've been donating and donating and donating and they can't get the talents to change on their equipment and everything. Well, I want to show this today. Um, and what that pertains to is your library here. This is what's going to determine if you can change talents on things. Okay, so let's back up. Excuse me. And what we're going to do is after you've made your run and you got items in your inventory, okay, what we want to do is go in here and actually mark the items that you're not wanting to keep. I like to put a star beside the items that I know I'm going to keep or run on my characters. That way you're not accidentally deleting or whatever else you're doing. Um, and I'm just going to run through this here. Go through your inventory. Anything that you're not wanting to keep, okay, we're going to, I'm on PlayStation. So you're going to hit the L2 button and mark it as junk or whatever that button may be on your system. Mark it as junk. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down here and I'm just marking it all because I'm not keeping any of this stuff. Um, and yeah, I was running earlier to kind of get in, like right there. If you got a star on it, you can't mark it as junk or anything. So that's why I like to put stars on stuff. Okay. And we're going to go down here and mark everything. And basically, as far as expertise goes, expertise will only take your gold or your green equipment. Expertise won't take the purple, but your library will. Okay. So there's one of two ways to get there. Okay. You can either go to the craft table and open the menu and it takes you there, or while you're in your inventory after you got done marking everything, you can just hit the menu pad on your controller and it takes you there. Either way, this is where you want to be at your tinkering station. Okay, now this is the way I like to do it. I know other people's got other ways of doing it, but this is the way I like to do it. Okay, you want to start here at your library. Hit your select, and anything that's got a little green tick mark there at the top, that is, you can contribute to that. So let's start with the rifles here, and we'll open that. And you've got core attributes, and talents. Okay, if you look down at the bottom, you'll see like the little green tick mark that tells you you've got 2 items that can be contributed. So we'll click that. We'll come down here and it's got extraction available. Show extracted items. If it's got that trash can, you was going to delete it anyhow, extract that internal. And that will put that in there. And do the same all the way across your library. And it is a little bit of a time consuming process, but it will fill your library and you will be able to change your weapons, your gear, to the attributes that works for you. And the rifles and some of the gear, yeah, you got talents. And this is what the post was talking about. You get down here and you see the ones that are like a gray color. Those haven't been extracted. So if I wanted to switch over to those talents right now, I couldn't, because they haven't been extracted yet. So we'll go down here. I got one there, steady-handed, extraction available. Shows it there. Hit your extract. And now that talent is available if I want to go to that one. And you do that all the way across, wherever you got green tick marks. You get all that done. And like I said, it's a little bit of a time-consuming process. I think that's where some of the problem is that some people don't want to go through that time to do all that. But that's how you build your library up. When certain things are full and you can't contribute to them no more, they'll turn that orange color. Like assault rifles, okay? Core tributes. Both of those are maxed out now. So I can't add to them anymore. But if I wanted to go to a rifle that I had and change attributes on it, now I can do that. So instead of filling these out, like I said, it's time consuming for this video. Instead of filling the rest of these out, I'm going to kind of skip over this, but you get the idea. I like to do my library first. Then I will come over to expertise, and whatever I have left to donate, I'll donate. That's how your expertise will raise. The more you donate there. Now, just to show you, like this rifle here, I can change any of these. I can change the assault rifle damage. I've got it maxed out to 15. I can automatically, boom, recalibrate that and put it 15. But once you change any one of these, okay, you got 4 things there you can change. Once you change any one of these, that's it. All you can do is optimize after that. You can't change nothing. So you're locked in. So if you want to change the talents, okay, you'll go here and it'll list all the talents you've got unlocked in your library. But once you change that talent, I'll show you right here. Everything says you can recalibrate. Okay. Cost to recalibrate, cost to recalibrate. But once you change anything, let's transfer that. Now, all I can do here is optimize. I cannot recalibrate these because I've already done this. I can recalibrate this, change it to a different talent. But I can't come back and recalibrate any of this up here. So now I'm stuck with the headshot damage and the health damage. Okay. I don't know if that kind of helps explain that or not. But there again, once you get done with your library here, back out one time, go over to expertise, hold down where it says donate all junk. And you can tell if it's taking your donation because over where it says the expertise level, you got the 3, and then underneath it, it's got 77/200. That means I need 200 to move up to the next level. I'm at 77 now. Okay, you look at that 77 number, and when you hit donate all junk, you'll see if it's taking your junk or not. So you hold that down, it moved that up to 121. So the stuff I had in there, it took it. Now, when you come back here, you still got the option to deconstruct junk. What it did, it took all the yellow, and it took all the green. Okay. Some of the yellow here it didn't take because it's already proficient. Once it's at a proficiency rate where it's got that little shield, it's not going to take that stuff anymore. You can't donate that anymore. It's not going to help you. And of course, like I said, it doesn't take any purple. That's where I'll come here and then deconstruct. Okay. Now, just for information purposes, expertise. Okay, you can actually donate materials to raise expertise as well. The way you do that is you highlight what you're wanting to raise up as far as expertise goes. Let's go assault rifles. Okay. You'll come down here and see how it's got like a little bar graph across it. Okay, you got to get to rank 10 before it's considered proficient. And what you'll do is find what you're wanting to raise up and do. And let me see what weapon am I running. Okay, the first sight. So we get back to here, assault rifles. We'll scroll down here to, like I said, let's just say the first sight. There it is. And you got an option on the bottom that says research. Okay, so you hit research. When you get to here, if you hit where it says donate materials, you can hit that and that brings up this picture. You can donate any of these materials to raise that proficiency up. Okay. Now, these two here, it takes 400 each time. So that's really an expensive way to do it. Common materials, it takes 200 of each. These are mostly the stuff you go around picking up out of like toolboxes and stuff like that. Uncommon materials you'll get from killing enemies. It takes 150 each of those. Well, if you get down here to your printer filament, it only takes 30. So I suggest always donate printer filaments. Now it says donate all materials. That don't mean all materials you got highlighted. That's going to donate all of these materials towards it. So you get here where it has printer filament, donate resource, and boom. Once it goes up to that 3, that raised you up one number on your expertise level. Because you got 122, donate over, it hits 4, now I got 123, and so on and so on. Printer filament is your cheapest way to do it. How do you get printer filament? Okay. I'm glad you asked. I'm going to show you how to get printer filament. You can get printer filament 3 ways. One is sometimes you'll get printer filament from byproducts of when you deconstruct gear. Okay. Not always. Second option is right down here where you have all your gear mods. Okay. If you've got gear mods that you're not using, mark them as junk, deconstruct junk, and you get printer filament. So all these mods that you don't use, deconstruct them. That will add to your printer filaments. Okay. Once again, you find it, mark it as junk, deconstruct junk, and you have printer filament. Okay. There's a third way you can get printer filament, which is on your watch. Now, if you notice, you fill in your watch as you go. Well, you got one here that says scavenging. Okay. If you click on scavenging and you scroll down towards the bottom, for each 1 point that you donate from your scavenging, you're getting 45 printer filament. Okay. So that's the third way you can actually get printer filament. So that will level you up as well. I hope this has helped some people out there. I know I've seen the question pop up quite a few times, and I figured maybe I'll come in here and make a quick little video. I hope it helps some of y'all out. And like I said, this is just my way of doing it. There's tons of different other ways out there. But my go-to has always been to go to inventory, mark everything as junk, then go here, donate to the library, anything that's got a green mark on it, and then back out, whatever you got left, donate to expertise, and then come back here and deconstruct what you got left over. That's just my way of doing it. And it seems to work pretty good. My main character, I think I've got almost a full library. I got like 2 more items to unlock a full library. That's why I had to go on my backup character, because the library is there. It's not going to do it. I did see, while I'm on this video, I do see a lot of people asking about how do you get recon data. You take over control points, you only get 3 at a time. It's hard to get. You can craft it right here. If you talk to Anaya,
you're welcome to use the crafting station.
Okay, and you scroll down through here, if you haven't done it yet, she'll normally have blueprints that you can do stuff, okay? If she doesn't have it, it will drop from doing control points. I think it's hard or higher. I might not be correct on that. But it will eventually drop from taking over control points. But then you come here to your crafting station. And all the way down here at the bottom where it says optimization. Okay. You'll click on that. And right there it is. Okay, this character hasn't unlocked the field recon data yet. Which it says control points of alert level, so it have to be challenging or higher on the control points. And sometimes the vendor will have it. But once you unlock that, you can come here and donate resources, and you can craft your own field recon data. Okay, I don't even know if I got any in here. Like right here, okay, holster weave bundle. It tells you what it costs to craft it. And each time you craft it, it'll give you 10 holster weaves. Same thing with your field recon data. You'll be able to craft it once you get that unlocked. And then you can use that to level up your weapons or whatever from there. So anyhow, I hope this helped you out. And once again, I thank you for tuning into my channel. If you would please hit like and subscribe, and we will be doing much more videos in the near future. Thank you, and till next time, booyah.